Dave gives a good example of when Nico goes in for surgery, and you'll see that. You don't need any directive sentences there. You just need to tell this kid what's going to happen, and who's going to be there, and what's going to happen, and how long it's going to take for the kid to feel better, and all of that. You're just giving information. We do need directive sentences. You want to make sure, first of all, that the sentences are extremely clear, and that they don't have any kind of ambiguous nature to them. So you want to avoid saying that the child will do something or the child can do something, and always try to give an out by saying that they're going to try, or they might be able to do whatever the thing is. Because, as we all know, we have good days and bad days. Also, circumstances can arise that don't allow for things to go just like we said in our social story. We want to make sure we have an open door and that we're always working on flexibility. So, and also, nobody's perfect. They're going to try to do this, whatever the thing is that we're directing them to do. So I will try to keep paint on the paper. I might ask mom or dad for a hug. I might decide to play on the swings. I might decide to play on something else. So that's a great one. If you're writing a story about going out to the playground and being flexible about having to wait, let's say, you can provide a choice. If I want to go on the slide and somebody's on the slide, I may go on the swing. I may go on something else. I may wait. You can give all the options, and that way the child feels like they have some choices. And then a control statement is one that's written by the child to identify their own personal strategies to help them remember what they're supposed to do and apply the information. So they use a good example. There's a little guy, Tyler, who is very interested in water heaters and forklifts. Those are his areas of interest. But he's also very afraid of weather, which we have so many of our friends that are scared of extreme weather here too. So his parents are writing a social story about weather. And so they have a sentence in there that explains that the parents know how to keep children safe during tornadoes. After looking at the story, Taylor, the little boy, adds his own control sentence that says, if there's a tornado, my mom and dad can help me hide near the water heater. So that a lot of times if you can bring something that the child's interested in into the story, it's going to help them connect. It's going to help reassure, because our areas of interest are very reassuring. That's why we go to them. And so that's just an example of a control sentence. And anything goes. It's the child's chance to be part of the story. All right. Okay, so we've already, I think I put them together, 6 and 7. Number 7 is just basically that the ratio of sentences that describe to sentences that direct should always be greater than or equal to 2. So there should be many more descriptive sentences in your story than directive sentences, which I think we've covered. All right, number 8 is a social story has a format that is tailored to the abilities and interests of the audience and is usually literally accurate. So basically what we're talking about with a social story, there's 2 different ways that you can do this. If you're in a hurry and you need something on the fly, your best bet is to come up with a really good title and kind of topic, stick it in a Google search in quotes, and then plus social story. So, and then if nothing comes up, then you don't have to use the quotes. But if you use the quotes, there may be somebody who's already written. There are like millions of these on the internet already. So I think I sent one to most of you guys about Halloween. I just did social story Halloween. And what came up, I found one that was the closest, because I'm busy too, and just use that. And that worked great for on the fly for that week. Or if it's a real general subject, then that's fine. For things that you need to tailor more specifically to your kid, some of the things that you want to think about is how long they are, how you organize them. You can be very creative with the sentence structure, and then you want to make sure that your vocabulary obviously matches your kid. But for all this stuff, I'm here to help. So, you can just do the best that, you outline outline your social story. You can send it to me. I can help you tweak if you're not sure about the vocabulary that your child's going to be able to handle.